Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. Welcome back to Mangg Plays the Best Games of All Time. Last time we were on the Commodore 64 with Lode Runner. This time we're on the Atari 800. Yes, we are covering every old school computer platform, I guess. This time we're looking at M.U.L.E, or M.U.L E. What does M.U.L E stand for? Multiple Use Labor Elements. M.U.L E is a very unique game on this list, really, because it is listed with the genre of business simulation. It is the only business simulation on the list. So we're not simulating a city or anything like that. This isn't Sim City. This isn't an RTS. We're specifically just managing a business on a fictional planet. Set on the fictional planet Errata, which is Atari backwards, the game is an exercise in supply and demand economics involving competition among 4 players, with computer opponents automatically filling in for any missing players. So yeah, 4 people could play this shit, because the Atari 400, Atari 800 had 4 joystick ports. Simultaneous 4 players is pretty impressive. Players choose the race of their colonists, which has advantages and disadvantages that can be paired to their respective strategies. To win, players not only compete against each other to amass the largest amount of wealth, but must also cooperate for the survival of the colony. Central to the game is the acquisition and use of multiple-use labor elements, or mules, to develop and harvest resources from the player's real estate. Depending on how it is outfitted, a mule can be configured to harvest energy, food, smith ore, from which mules are constructed, and crystite, a valuable mineral available only at the tournament level. Players must balance supply and demand of these elements, buying what they need and selling what they don't. Players may exploit or create shortages by refusing to sell to other players or to the store, which raises the price of the resource on the following turns. Scheming between players is encouraged by allowing collusion, which initiates a mode allowing a private transaction. Each resource is required to do certain things on each turn. For instance, if a player is short on food, there's less time to take one's turn. If a player is short on energy, some land plots won't produce any output, while a shortage of smith ore raises the price of mules and prevents the store from manufacturing new mules. Players must deal with periodic random events, such as runaway mules, sunspot activity, theft by space pirates, and meteorites, with potentially destructive and beneficial effects. Favorable random events never happen to the player currently in first place, while unfavorable events never happen to the player in last place. Alright, so you got some rubber banding there. Similarly, when 2 players want to buy a resource at the same price, the player in the losing position automatically wins. Players can also hunt the mountain wampus for a cash reward. That seems kind of out of place. So yeah, I mean, this is very unusual. We're looking at some unusual games nowadays. A business simulator. When I was a kid, I played a game I'm pretty sure was called Gazillionaire. And it was like this space economic game where you had to go to different planets, you're buying low, selling high, and you're trying to just amass this amount of money. And I remember having a ball with it as a kid, and I could never, find it as an adult. They made some other versions of it, but they all look like ass, and I just wanted the one I played when I was a kid, and I can't find it. But anyways, I digress. So, yeah, economic games like that, kind of few and far between, but if it's anything like Gazillionaire, this could be pretty interesting. This is one of the first games put out by a little company that you may have heard of called Electronic Arts. If you can believe that shit. Yeah, I mean, Electronic Arts was formed in '82. This came out in '83. And there you have it. Alright, I mean, let's just give it a try. I don't know what any of the controls are going to be for Atari 800, so we're just going to try stuff. Actually, let's look, maybe. Controls. Alright, up, down, left, right. B... No, X is fire 1. Z is return. S is fire 2. And A is help. So those are all grouped. Right shift is select. Enter is start, obviously. And then option is Q. Alright, we can probably work with that. Whoops, no. Alright, so we don't want to... We want to be on beginner, but you could switch... Hold on. Why is that not... Unless I play with a controller. Nothing is... Fuck. Don't press buttons. I probably could play this with a controller. Hold on. I don't know why the keys aren't working. Now I fucked with everything. Why did that get fucked up? Hold on. This should be... This really shouldn't be... Okay. Just do that. I know, I just want to play M.U.L.E. I just want to play M.U.L.E. Alright, so none of the buttons mentioned work. I can probably... Oh, retro Atari keyboard? I don't know if that would help anything. No, that doesn't seem to have helped any. Don't do that. Let me just see here. Input, port 1. This should be... Yeah, no, wire control. Okay, why is nothing working then? Alright, let me try restarting. Yeah, and it just brings me right back to here. And nothing works. I mean, I could play the Commodore 64 version, because we know that the buttons work on that. But they say that it looks worse. Alright, give me a second. Alright. I had to ditch RetroArch. I don't know, it was more confusing than it needed to me, I felt. So I just got a standalone Atari 800 emulator, Altira, and this one, I still couldn't get it to work with the keyboard, but I got it to work with a controller. So we're playing M.U.L.E. on the Atari 800 with an Xbox One controller. Brilliant! Alright, so we're dropping it down to one Planeteer with 3 computer players. Which that by itself is already just pretty awesome. Then we're pressing start. Yep, okay. Then we get to pick our color. So what it does is it just cycles through the different colors, and then you press a button when you get to what you want. So we're just gonna be blue. And then you pick your species. Now I didn't actually read these, but basically you just press the D-pad, for me, in the direction of the one you want to look at, and then you'd press A to pick it. So we've got, to the left here, the Bonzoid. From the Armpole Galaxy, Bonzoids love climbing and are often found hanging around in the mountains. Up, we have Gullimer from the Neckite Galaxy. Gullimers love land. To get it, they are willing to stick their necks out. Down below, we have the Legites from the Afghani Plains. Legites have their feet on the ground, heads in the clouds, and legs everywhere. To the right, we have Spheroids from the Roldo system. Spheroids are well-rounded pioneers that hate square corners and straight lines. Okay, Okay, down in the lower left, we have... No, not quite. Flappers. From the Boyer Drop Galaxy, all flappers receive an extra $600 in their nest egg. It's for beginners. Lower right is the... We'll get there. It's not too precise. There's probably easier ways to do this. Come on. Upper right? No? Humanoid. There we go. From the Earth system, humanoids start with $400 less because they are too smart. That's the expert species. Upper right, we have... We'll get there, don't worry. I'm hoping diagonals are not required too often in the game. Packer. From the Silicon system, they love food and make excellent farmers when they don't gobble their crop. And upper left, finally, we have... Come on now. You know you want it. You know you want to show it. Come on. So bullshit. Mectron. Evolved from a robotic mutation, Mectrons are quick deciders and efficient doers. It says it's a computer species, but I don't know why I would be able to pick it then. But we're going to go with the lower left. The Flappers, I think it was. Yeah, the beginner species. Alright, you've selected a beginner-level game with one Planeteer. The species chosen for this colony. Mectron, 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 and a Flapper. Okay, and then we can begin. You're landing on the planet Errata. It's just like Fortnite. Okay, status summary number 0. So I have 600 more bucks than them, $1,600. We all have no land. We each start with 300 goods for a total of 1,900 for me. And then the colony total is 5,800. Sure. And then eventually we should be able to start the game. Yeah, I'm pressing my player button. Well, now it's broke. Now we can't progress past this. I don't want to restart. Why would I want to restart? We haven't started. There's our fast forward. Damn. Okay, and what if I press restart? It just doesn't do anything. Now my controller's like dead. But no, I mean the fast forward works, so the controller's not dead. Damn it. I feel like we might have to just play the NES version. Alright, hold on. Alright, we are back to the Commodore 64. I think it'll look slightly worse, but I don't think we'll really be able to tell much. So yeah, I mean, we're doing this through RetroArch. It works. I mean, as you'll see, like, the controller works a lot better. Just the start screen requires you to press F3, F5, F7, and that doesn't work. So you have to bring up this virtual keyboard, which we won't have to do at any other point. So we're going to bring this down to one Planeteer, beginner, start, and now we should be good to just go. So now we can pick our color the same way, will be blue. And then as you can see, like, this screen is far superior, way more responsive, and it just instantly shows you the options of the text, so that's great. So we're gonna be flappers, of course. Yep, same thing, all same thing. And now we stand by to land on the planet Errata. Just fast forward that a little bit. And we land, it brings up this screen again with the whole summary, it's all identical. And then now this works. The ship will be back in 6 months. Alright, land grant. Press your button to select a plot. And then you have to just stop the thing where you want to pick. I don't know. Maybe... Oh. Okay, I want to be like maybe next to... Yeah, right there. I can't do it again. No, I'm done. Okay, that's an interesting system, I suppose. Press your stick button to start. Okay, development number 1. Your money equals 1,600. Mules are $100. Oh, I have time. I don't have much time, so I want to buy mules, right? Okay, I bought a mule. I can buy 1 mule. And then what is this? Oh, I'm outfitting it for something. Food. Okay. Can I buy another mule? No, now I sold the fucking mule because I'm an idiot. Okay. There we got a mule. We probably want food, right? Alright, so we got one choice. So I wasted money there. No mules allowed in the pub. And then we can just leave. And I go to my land plot, and I leave my mule. Oh, and then we can go back? No, I still have my mule. I'm not sure. I don't know. I feel like I'm done. Oh, mule installed. Well, good thing I got that sorted. Now I probably could have gone back and bought another one. Alright, that's my fault. But we got a mule on food. So now Green's taking his turn. Your child was bitten by a bat lizard, and the whole hospital bill cost you $100. Wow. Okay, so Green won $150 gambling. Damn. But he also set up for food. A wandering space traveler repaid your hospitality by leaving 2 bars of Smith ore. Okay, I wish that was a little bit better displayed, but okay. He won $142 game. I'm missing out. Man, I really screwed the pooch. So he set up, I'm assuming, for Smith ore. Because it's food, energy, and Smith ore. Okay, purple set up for food as well. So no one set up for energy? Okay, we all produced. Why does it seem like I produced less? There's no Smith ore. Okay, yeah, Brown produced Smith ore, so he's got some of that. Store has no units. Yeah. Push stick to declare as buyer or seller. Okay, so I could buy it. What? So I'm buying it for 50? From... What is happening? I don't know. Do I want this? Auction is over. Food. Previous amount, we all had 8. We used 3. 2 spoiled. See, now why did they produce so much more than I did? Is that just random? Store has 16 units. Push stick declares buyer or seller. Well, I don't want to sell my food. So I'm declaring myself as a buyer. And now they're going to auction. The cheapest price possible is 15. Okay. Okay. So now I could buy more? I need a guide to this game, I think. I don't want to buy for 50. I have enough food now. I'm happy. I think. I might need a little bit of a guide here so we can progress. Mule. Alright, let's yeah, okay. I wish you could skip that. Okay, and now we do energy, which we all used 1. Yeah, I would hope energy doesn't spoil. That seems weird. And none of us produced any. So we have a surplus of 1. The store has 16 units. So that's not displayed on screen. So now... Okay, so now we're buying it. No one is selling it. So if we're going to buy it, it's only from the store, which has 16 units and is going to sell it at 10 per. And so now we're bidding against one another if we wanted to. No one else is stepping up, so why wouldn't I buy it at the cheapest price? Like, isn't that ideal? To buy it from the store rather than buying it from... If you have no competition? I'm assuming? I just wish there was a way to... I mean, I guess I can just do that. Okay, so I didn't buy it. So I'm not really sure what that... I don't know. We need to read a little bit more. Okay. I'm still in first place, but definitely a thinner margin. Alright, so let's see what this says. At the start of each round, each player is entitled to 1 free plot of land, provided that there are 4 or more available plots of land. A plot of land may or may not come up for auction. At the start of each player's turn, a good event may randomly occur if they're in 3rd or 4th place. Bad event may randomly occur if they're in 1st or 2nd place. The player may use as much turn time as he has available, dictated by the amount of food he has, to purchase mules, outfit them, assign them to his plots, and any other activity he or she chooses, such as hunting the mountain wampus for extra money, or ending his turn by gambling at the pub. Okay. When all players have taken their turn, the production phase begins. Each mule produces an amount of commodity dictated by how well suited the land is to producing that commodity, and the amount of electricity the player has stored, and a few other factors. Just before or just after production, a random event may occur which impacts the outcome of production. When the production phase is over, the auction phase begins, where players may sell or buy their commodities to other players or to the colony store. When the auction phase is over, the next round begins. Game is over when 12 rounds have passed, or 6 in the beginner game. Okay. Okay, so on the beginner level, it's 6 turns. Land auctions never occur. You can't sell your plots. Price of mules is fixed. Mules will not run away no matter where you install them on your plot. Okay, that's interesting. Normally, they run away if you do not install them directly on the house icon in your plot. You cannot sell your own goods below a critical level, the full amount you require for the next turn. Selling price on goods is restricted. Okay. I feel like I'm just playing like a bullshit version of the game at this point. Two known areas where species are different. First, the amount of money they start with. Flappers start with more, humanoids start with less. Okay, flappers get 60 seconds to play their turns, assuming adequate food. Humanoids get 35 seconds. Everyone else gets 45. That's it. Okay, that's that. There are 3 types of terrain found on planet Errata: rivers, flat, and mountains. Each type of terrain is best suited for the production of one particular commodity, although they are not limited to that type. Okay, so the river is best for food. And adjacent to the river is pretty good for food. Flats are best for energy, because it's solar. And then mountains are best for smith ore. Okay. Okay, we're not doing land auctions. Alright, so you wanna... Okay. First plot should be able to produce either food or energy, so go for flatland or river valley space. Expertise bonuses are awarded to players who keep their lands tightly knit. The more adjacent plots you have, the more you'll produce on each one. Likewise, producing the same commodity on 3 different plots rewards colonists with more goods. Okay. Interesting. The auction phase. This is the most crucial phase of the game. Don't ignore the value of psyching out the opposition. Unfortunately, this only works on human opponents. Always buy low, sell high. Low food prices are food for 15, energy for 10, smith ore for 36 or 43. Crystite, anything below 100, we're not playing with that. Even if you have a 20 unit surplus, never sell at these prices unless you really need the cash. Let the whole crop rot before selling it to the store at a pittance. Okay. Alright, I mean, I guess. I mean, there's a lot to it, but... Alright, so now we're going to be getting another free piece of land. So we're on mountains, which is for smith ore. I should have taken that river, I'm an idiot. So we could take this adjacent one. That was kind of stupid. But okay, if we take the adjacent one and convert that to energy, and then we take this food one, convert it to smith ore, then we're just short on food production. Sorry, we want to buy a mule, and we want to make it good for smith ore. Alright. 75 bucks to do that. Transferring mule. Yeah. Okay, now this one we want to convert to energy, which is solar panel. $50 for that. Then we go over here. And we install that, so that's good. And then we just go to the pub, because it's 1 mule per. 110 bucks gambling. So I think the faster you do your turn, the more money you get gambling. Real key to the standard game is to produce smith ore, lots of it. It has a high base price and the store will always buy it. If you produce smith ore towards the beginning of the game and then don't sell, prices rise accordingly, and the colony experiences a shortage of mules. Okay. Yeah, so there has to be a certain amount of smith ore in storage. Otherwise, mules don't get created. It's actually slower to walk across mountains and rivers when on this map. That's interesting, this whole sort of like time crunch. Because you probably, I mean, yeah, by turn 8 or something, you got a lot you want to try to do. A pirate ship? That's bad. Pirates take all smith ore. Fuck. What the fuck? So it's all smith ore everyone made is just gone? Alright, so food I started with 12 because I bought all of it. Now I'm the only one with food. Oh no, now we produced. So brown is shit. I have a surplus of 2 food for the next turn. So I could sell off 2 food and be fine, I think. Whereas brown is short 1, so he's going to want to buy it. So I guess let's say sell. Okay, so they went all the way down. They don't give a shit. So he's not buying, and I could sell it to the store for 15, but they say to never do that. Even if you have a 20 unit surplus, never sell there. That's interesting. Why would you rather rot? Oh, because you want the store to be short, to be low on the type, so then that it pays more. So then even if none of your other players want to buy from you, you can sell to the store for a high amount. Which is better because then you're not helping an opponent with goods they need. This is energy, and I have a surplus. I didn't see how much surplus I had. See, they're gonna sell all their shit for 10. I ain't that dumb. Okay, let's just skip this then. Okay. I understand. And then no one had any smith ore because pirates took it all. Alright, so I'm still in the lead. We're still doing okay, but we definitely want more smith ore. Can I survive without growing food, though, I guess is the question. Fuck, he took it. Damn it. Alright, let's go on that bottom river. Let's just try to produce some food. I was gonna take that mountain right connected to me. That would have been nice, but he's a fuckface. Alright, so we're gonna just go buy a mule. We're gonna outfit it for food. Then we're gonna peace out. Head all the way down. Install that shit. And then just piss away our money. I mean, piss away our time. 131 bucks. Alright. Damn, man. I kind of want to play this with other people. It would actually have been really fucking awesome in 1983. You and three buddies sitting around playing Mule. I could see just doing that all night, just again and again. That would have been an amazing experience. Yeah, so it's kind of, I mean, it's board game-esque, and I think there even is a Mule board game. When it's this rudimentary, like this turn-based and all that, it does feel very board game-esque. Whereas I'm sure like more modern version of Mule feels more like a video game with things streamlined and more simultaneous, less turn-based feeling to it probably. But I don't know, I kind of like how sort of plotting it is, you know? Mule goes crazy! Radiation! Oh no! He just left! Oh, there goes all my smith ore. Alright, well I produced a lot of food and good amount of energy, but I got boned because I'm in first place. Alright, Brown made a lot of smith ore. Store has no units of it. Do I want to buy it? I guess if I buy it... Yeah, I guess if I buy it for slightly higher than the storage... Damn. Alright, well there went all my money into this smith ore. I don't know if I should have... I don't know. I don't think that really helped me. Because I don't know how much higher... Why would it ever go higher than 50? So I don't think that was really worth it. That was dumb, probably. Alright, so I am the only one with a surplus of food. So I could actually make some bank on this this couple food here. Not enough to really fix what the fuck I just did wrong, but... So there's a max price. I can never sell for more than 50. But still, they're willing to pay 50 a pop. I wish I had more. Oh, they actually... No, they bought from me, right? Maybe they didn't buy from me. I'm not sure. I don't know what. It's hard to read a little bit. Okay. Brown, again, has a massive surplus. Just happens to match my, his shortage matches my surplus, so that works. Alright, so now I want to sell this. Yes. Right, so I want to sell it. Correct. Okay, so I'm selling it 45? Yes, okay, now I'm making money. Good. Alright, there we have it. There we have it. Dude, I'm not... I guess I could sell them my... Oh, it's not letting me... So they're buying it from the fucking storage for 45 per. Wow. That makes me wish I had more. That makes me wish I had a lot more. But yeah, I definitely blew far too much money on Smith ore, because it doesn't seem like it actually has a purpose. The purpose of Smith ore, I think, is just to sell. Smith ore is not directly required by the player, but is a substantial source of income as well as being the deciding factor of the cost of mules. When the amount of smith ore in the colony is low, the price of mules rises, since the demand for smith ore increases. If smith ore levels plummet to non-existent levels, there will be fewer mules available for purchase, and you may not be able to purchase your much-needed labor element. So all I really did is kept the cost of mules high, I suppose. Motherfucker, he keeps taking it! I don't know. I don't know why I picked that. I don't know why I want more smith ore. It's just the cause of all my pain. But mules are still 100. I mean, we are playing on beginner. That might be a factor. Oop, there you go. Alright, then we can just fast forward through all this shit. Pest attack on my stuff because I'm still in first place, so I lost all my food. Selling smith ore. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't seem like it's ever going to go above 50. So I basically just wasted so much money. So much money. Alright, let's reset. Okay, I didn't actually reset it, apparently. Okay, fine, I suppose. We'll just close. Yeah. Alright. So we want to play on standard. With one planeteer, correct. Alright. I still want to be blue. Okay, it didn't register that. Alright, fine, we'll be pink. Oh, whatever. Yeah, we'll be blue. Flapper, yes. Good, this is correct. Yes, this is good, this is correct. Alright, so now the numbers are a little bit more even to begin with. Actually, no, they're all... It's still a 600 difference. It's fine. Alright, 12 months. So yeah, 12 turns now. Motherfuck. Alright. I'm gonna try for the river underneath. Motherfuck! Alright, we're going for the bottom river then. These cocksuckers. Okay, so that lot is being for sale. They say to not spend, like, more than 500. Are they just gonna max out? No, not quite. How high are they gonna go? I'm not losing to these fucks. There we go. You can walk back. Alright, so 504, it's a little high, I think. I read somewhere on this page that the average plots were worth around 500, but there we go. We are ahead of the game. And I started with extra money, so it works out. Alright, so we want to buy a mule. We want to get it on food. So that's working the river. Yeah, actually, the auction makes the game far more interesting. That really changes up the money a lot more. So over there, we probably just want to work on energy. Nice flat plains. So we'll buy another mule. I'm not sure what that land button does. Okay, then we go over here. Slowly. Boom. And now we gamble. Wait, what does land do? Mark plot to sell, then come back. Okay. Oh, you can sell your plots. Yeah, okay. Alright. So, now I think we're in better shape. We don't have any Smith ore development, but if I can eventually bridge this whole section in the lower left altogether, we'll probably be alright. Assuming I don't make any big stupid decisions. I don't know if I have to sit through this. I guess that would be the annoying thing with friends, is them taking too long. But there is the time limit. Okay, energy production was a little low, and I got hit with a fucking pest attack. Which, okay. Oh god. That's so fucked, man. This is some Mario Party level bullshit. Oh, you're in first place? Okay, well, you don't produce shit. How's that? That'll even it out, motherfucker. Alright, green produced 1 Smith ore. Storage has 8 units of it. So he can sell it to us for 40. I could buy it for 44 and sell it later at 50 once it runs out, but fuck it. Why give money to green, you know? Alright. Food. Yep. And the spoilage. Okay. So I'm short 2, but assuming I'm not in first place anymore. I actually plummeted because I bought that shit. So I should be fine. Do I want to buy his surplus? Maybe. I'm not paying that much. You out of your fucking mind? Alright, so I bought 1 for 15. Is that good? I don't know. You know, because it's probably good. There's going to be a shortage elsewhere, and I can sell these stupid-ass computer players. They'll pay way more than 15 either way, so it's fine. So I have 1 surplus of energy. They are quite a bit short, so I can actually sell this for 45, I guess. So that's pretty good. I mean, that's a nice little bit of profit. So, I mean, that's the thing. You want to have what the other players don't. Now, I don't think with real humans, I don't think they would pay 45. So I actually sold a lot more than 1. I sold all but 1. Well, that's just because I'm assuming if nothing fucky happens with random events, I'll produce more than I need next turn. So I could sell it all, really. Alright, so... Oh, I am still in first place. Well, then something fucky will happen. Green is pretty close behind me. Then purple, then brown. Alright. So free land, I don't know. Maybe the mountains. Do I get started on Smith ore? Yeah, I guess we'll get started on Smith ore. We'll diversify. Diversify your bonds, man. Alright, that's for sale. Another mountain there. I probably can afford it, but it's gonna put me... I guess. It's like, it's not a It's not bad to be not in first place. That's it. You're giving up. Why did it set the price there? Is that what the last one sold for? Is 524? That's what this started at? Alright, well I bought another one. I need mules to fund both of these, so food shortage decreases time. I have a food shortage. Okay, they're 80 bucks, but unfortunately smith ore is the most expensive thing to outfit. I think I have just enough. But next turn, yeah, it'll be a little... We'll see. Damn it. And I have a time shortage. Okay. Fuck! Alright. For now, we're doing energy in the mountains. It's not ideal. Give me that pub. 50 bucks, yeah! Alright, so... I don't really care what they're doing or anything. I probably should. I had a mule go crazy and leave, so that sucks. But I produced a lot of food, a good amount of smith ore, and a little bit of energy. I might actually be short on energy. Let's see. The smith ore, green produced a bit more than I did. Storage has 1 unit, so it's not short. Yeah, I don't know why he's... It doesn't go bad, right? So, yeah, I mean, they're not going to buy it for me for 78. I mean, maybe if I went down to like 50, they'd think about it, but probably not. I guess that's the thing with smith ore is another player is not really ever going to buy it, right? I mean, why would you really buy it? So the whole point of smith ore is to sell it to the storage, which uses it up every turn to make mules. Um, and so now because he sold it for 43, it'll be a while before that price goes up because the storage has a bunch of it. Yeah, it's fine. So now I have to sit on my smith ore for a while, and something could happen to it, I guess, right? Random events and stuff. And if you have a lot of land and you're in first place, I mean, you don't want mules to be rare or expensive, because I just had a mule run off, you know? Alright, yeah, so I am short 1 energy. I'm not, I mean, that was a... Yeah, I don't know. Well, that's because the mule ran off. So I don't think I really want to buy it. Hmm. It's cheap, but I have no money. So no. And really, yeah, I'm cash poor. So I probably should have sold my fucking smith ore at 43 just to have money in the bank so I can fucking buy mules. Because now I'm going to have to buy 2 more mules. One for the one that went missing and one for the new land plot. There's no way I'm winning the auction, so that's out. Yeah, so now I drop down to 2nd place, and the only reason I'm in 2nd place is because of my land value. 2100. Cash-wise, I'm at the bottom of the barrel, and I can't even afford a mule. I can't even afford a mule. So that's bad. God, and it's fucking right there. Ugh. I mean, it's not happening. The base price is going to be high. Oh. Price starts at 476. I can't afford that, even if I got it for that, couldn't afford it. I'm surprised none of them are buying it, but that works for me. But, I mean, that would put them at pretty low amount of funds, too, and you have to, you gotta have cash on hand. Especially if you're in first place. I mean, there's too much shit that can go wrong. Um, yeah, so I don't think... Oh, I have 255 bucks. Where did I get that much? Alright, then we can do something. Alright. Damn it, I didn't even want Smith ore. Oh, I can swap this, right? Yeah, okay, good. Put this... that's not really a great energy spot either, but... is what it is. Alright, that worked. Then let's just hit up the pub. Take my extra money. Not much. Okay. They do their turn. Food output up, energy reduced. That's not great. Damn, I produced a fuck ton of food. Alright, we can make some bank on that. But my other Smith ore one up here in the upper right didn't produce shit. Green's doing well on that. Alright, so I have to sell. It's at no units, so the price will start to go up. But they're all gonna fucking sell, you know? And it doesn't matter, we're all selling at 43. I could reserve some, but I really need the cash. Alright, there we go. Okay. They held back a little bit? Yeah. So food is where I'm excelling. So this is what we're going to want to really sell as much as possible. Especially to Brown. But the thing is, they're going to sell everything they've got for as cheap as they can get it. Because they're idiots. I mean, maybe it's... I don't think it's worth it to sell at 15. Okay, only purple is selling. I mean, that's a pretty good price. Okay. No, fuck you, come back here! No! Alright, we got something out of it. Okay, that's that. Alright, and then energy. No one really produced shit for that. Yeah, I still have a shortage. Because you have to spend energy for every mule you've got out there, for every land you're running. And I have the most land, so... And if you lack it in energy, that hurts your production, and then you might as well not have the land, and might not, why pay for the fucking mules then? So I do want energy. I think we should buy a little bit. But we gotta buy it from the store at 45 a pop. Alright, I'll buy 2. Oh, it ran dry. I forgot that was a thing. Damn it. There's just so much going on. Damn it. So, yeah, now my production's going to be a little dry this time. That sucks. I'm back in first place, though, thanks to getting some cash on hand. I'm doing quite a bit better than Brown. So the colony has a shortage of energy. So now you know that if you produce a bunch of energy, you can sell it to the storage for a good amount. I didn't want to do that, but that's actually probably the best energy spot. Just far away from everything. I'm not bidding on this. I need the cash for 2 mules. And... Oh, sorry. I don't know if I should put both the 2 new mules into energy or not. The one next to the river could be pretty good for food. And food's never a terrible bet, although it does spoil. I don't know, I have to look at what the other guys are producing for food. Let's see. On the river, Purple has a food production. So he's doing pretty good. Green's got one all the way out in the fuck nowhere. Because Green's mostly focused on Smith ore. And then Brown, I don't even know what he's producing no food. And he's got energy on the river. So, yeah, let's do 1 energy, 1 food. Yep, good. Alright. And then 1 energy. And yeah, if you were playing with other people, I mean, you'd have to sit there and watch this for each person. Which is a little tedious. But, I mean, that's the thing. It's like, you'd think it doesn't really add that much to the game, but it sort of does, because you have the time limit, and you have to factor, like, how much, you know, how much land you have, how far apart it is, you know, what you have to restock, if you want to change things, and I mean, you have a limited amount of time to do these things. And the fact that you have to physically traverse and wait for stuff and stuff like that, I mean, that matters. So I don't think you could just remove that aspect. Now, I'm gonna get a bad event. There goes all the Smith ore. Why did my river not produce fucking any food? Luckily, I'm not too heavily involved in Smith ore, but it is a bummer. I mean, it really fucking destroys green, so that's nice. Alright, so I started with 8 food. I used 3. I had way too much food. Alright, so I'm sitting at 3, and I produced 3. It's really not major. And I have a surplus of 2. Yeah, I mean, I'll definitely sell off 2 food. Normally, I should get a lot more than that, but my river crapped out. Oh, probably because I didn't have enough energy. That would be why. Alright, so I'm the only one selling. I can set the price, so fuck yeah, I'm selling it at 50. Come get it. Come get it. Come get it, you cheeky fucks. Oh, come on. You're not will. Come on. Work with me. Come on. Come on. You can make it there. Okay. I think we're good. Oh. Did I... This is confusing. I don't know if I sold it or not. Does it take a little second before it actually ticks over? It probably does. I think I was like, no, no, I don't want to sell more. No, I don't want to sell more. Oh well. Yeah, we're all pretty even across the board. Um, he's short one, but no one. All right, he has one surplus. It's all pretty even. I mean, selling it to the bank for 29 is pretty good, but I don't know. Yeah, I think everyone's just gonna sit. Yeah, okay. Still in first place, barely. Green is very close on my heels. Okay. That's such a weird way to select your land because it's like it's terrifying. Oh man, the linchpin of my empire right there. I don't want someone else to have it. Oh, Jesus. Oh, it's 218? Fuck yeah. Give it to me. I have that much, right? Okay. So we're gonna buy Smith or Mule for the mountains, and then another energy mule to have three connected. And then we're in pretty good shape. Pretty good shape. Alright. Yeah. I might not have enough for the energy. Yeah, I only have 50 bucks. Alright, well then let's hope we get a great price on Smith ore. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Alright, let's fast forward real quick. I don't think we're going to play through this whole game, because this is the fifth turn of 12. Alright, so everything produced. I got a lot of food. I got a good amount of Smith ore. Yeah, nice amount of Smith ore, and it's selling. They're buying it at 58, so we need to bum rush this shit. Because everyone's going to be selling. Come on, don't do me like that. Why am I? Because I'm in first fucking place. It's in reverse like order. But it doesn't matter. I don't think storage maxes out. Hot damn, that's beautiful. And now selling Smith ore next turn is going to be pretty shit. But once there's a run on it, you got to go for it. Otherwise, you're going to be cash poor for a while. All right, I got massive food surplus. They've got shortage. This should be easy money in the bank. Yes, I can see all the information you're displaying to me. All right, so I don't know how much Purple plans on selling. I mean, he has a surplus of one, but he could sell a five. But okay. Fuck it. 43 is fine. I just want to get it sold. All right, that's good. Nice, more money, more money, more money, more money, more money, and then we're good. And then energy, which I don't know how much I made, but bank is paying mucho dinero for energy, and I got the most of it. I might be the only one that sells. Brown might sell. I'm the only one that sells, and they all have shortages. This is where I should make some cash. Come up here. Come up here to my level. Buy it for 82 a pop. Yeah. Oh, you gotta love the PCs. Hot damn. God, you gotta love capitalism, man. You gotta love it. Now I'm the wealthiest fuck and they're all poor because they made stupid decisions in life. That's how it should work. The colony has a shortage of energy. But I sold all my energy, didn't I? Yeah, yeah. Energy is kind of important. You want to just sell the surplus. Because now I don't think I have enough for production. So that's probably not a bright idea. But I think we'll leave it off there. Because a full game of this would take quite a while. But hey, I'm in first place. That's all that matters. Okay, let's talk about it, I guess. It's like Wizardry, where I'm just so involved I don't have a chance to really comment. Yeah, I mean, it's very... Especially for the time, like I said, just spending like an entire, like, having a sleepover or something with 3 buddies, and just spending all night playing fucking M.U.L.E. That sounds like a dream. I mean, that literally sounds like a dream if I was, like, a youngin'. If I was, like, 13, 14 or something in 1983, and I had this on the Commodore 64, like, goddamn. Yeah, so... I mean, it's an influential game in a lot of ways, but not because of, like, the economic genre or anything like that, but just the way, you know, the simulation elements and things like that, the multiplayer aspects. I mean, this is crazy stuff for 1983, and you can see the influence on plenty of other games to come. I may have heard of M.U.L.E. before, but I've definitely never played it or looked into it. But it's very impressive. And yeah, I mean, it's very board game-esque. And it does lose a little something without the multiplayer. Like, without playing with other people, with other humans. Because the AI... I don't know. I mean, I don't know if actual humans would have bought energy from me at $82 a pop like that. But I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't think I would have done it. But there's a lot to the game. I mean, there is. It's very simplistic looking. But balancing all the numbers, balancing your food and the production and energy with production and the auctions and buying land and selling smith ore because you know you want to go to a good price, but the mule production you want to hamper other people if they need more mules. You know, like I had the most land, so presumably other people would want mules to be in shorter supply to hurt me the most because first place, I have the most land, I'm the most likely to lose mules and shit from random events and blah blah blah. I mean, you know, there's a lot more to it. And it's very interesting. I like it a lot. And honestly, like, I still, like, today, like, you know, now, I might try and get a few people to cram together around a TV and just play some M.U.L.E. together. Because I think, like, some of my friends we'd probably have a really fun time with it. It's archaic, yeah, but I don't know, there's something to it. Again, it speaks to that sort of board game-esque thing. Like, I think, you know, if we had a board game that was like this, like the M.U.L.E. board game, I assume is pretty similar. I think we'd all enjoy it, you know? So the video game, you know, probably just as much, if not more. I wonder if the Mule board game is any good. I'll have to look into that. But I don't know, man. There is something special to it. So there was Planet Mule as a remake, released in 2009. Not really sure. There definitely is not many versions of Mule. There's Mule Returns on Steam. Maybe? Does this exist? I don't think this exists. It has a video, but there's no release, there's no reviews, there's no price. I don't know if this exists. I mean, looking at the videos, it looks fine, but it looks like an iOS kind of game, you know, and there's just something off-putting about that to me. Yeah, I guess honestly, I would just play like the Commodore 64 version, because it still works. I mean, everything works. It's fine. Yeah, I don't know. I might try and get some people to play this. I think they would like it. All right. So the big question then, is it one of the best games of all time? Yeah, it might be. It actually might be. I'm trying to think of other games that would fill this kind of niche, you know? You know, you would call this like a turn-based strategy game, right? It's turn-based, it involves strategy, but primarily around economic thoughts. But you know, you're picking different lands and trying to do, you know, it's a turn-based strategy game, but it's the economic thing that is really the selling point and really why it's interesting and having that multiplayer aspect of buying low, selling high. It's not a subgenre that is really explored that much. Business simulations. Specifically, I mean, business simulation specifically with the focal point being around competition of supply and demand with other players. I mean, there's loads of games that simulate businesses, but it's all generally like single player stuff, like, you know, Roller Coaster Tycoon or Transport Tycoon, you know, stuff like that. Um, where you go into like Sim City, which is, you know, an important element of it is making sure you always have a lot of money. But yeah, games like I don't know. I mean, it's not a genre I know a tremendous amount about. But if most simulation games in general are focused around single player, this is really interesting. Mule, with the whole point being, it doesn't work. It's a game, the concept that just doesn't work if there's no AI or there's no other players. Like you can't just play it solo as one alien out there. There's always other players because that's the point of the game is competing with other people. Yeah, I don't know. There's something special about it. I gotta say, I really, really like it. It's probably the game I like most out of this entire list so far. I mean, I like Archon and I liked Wizardry, but Wizardry was just more super impressive to me. I didn't know there were games like that in '81. And Archon was just super impressive for being like a really cool, unique NES game. But Mule is a game that I might actually go out and like proselytize about, you know? I might actually get some other people to play it just because I don't know, there's something special about it. I'm shocked that I've never like looked into it before. Um, but yeah, as I said, it's the only business simulation game on this entire list because it's not a genre that's super well known, super discussed. So Fuck it, I'm gonna say, yeah, Mule is one of the best games of all time, and you should play it, and you should play it with friends. I gotta get some people together. I can't go through my whole life without playing a multiplayer game of Mule. I need to do it. I need to do it. All right, this has gone on long enough. That's gonna be it for me, for Mule. But yeah, really cool. Really cool shit. My name is Mangg. This has been Mangg Plays the Best Games of All Time with M.U.L.E. And I'll see you fine folks next time.